Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, stick around, see if you like it. If you do, hit that subscribe button, the thumbs up, the little notification bell, because why not? And yeah, for everybody else who's back again, my supporters, my friends, I love you guys very much. So let's get into this. This is actually my second time filming this. The first one got corrupted, along with 4 other reviews that I did. So right now I'm in what you would call hell, because it feels like hell outside, because it's 115 today. Yes, 115. Yeah. So basically, as you can see, I already did it, swatched everything out, did a nice design, and now I gotta do it again. That's okay, because that means I get to play again, right? Right. Let's just say that. So today is going to be the Azure Candy color collection, right? Yes, candy collection. Some beautiful colors. These are all 7 ml bottles. They are $17.99. And I forgot to ask the seller if there's a discount code. So if there is, that will be down below in the description, along with the link to the seller on Amazon.com. So I'll show you the Swatch Stix. This one, it's not really showing up at all, doing it justice. It's like an old rose is what we call it. So on camera it's coming off more like a light pink, but it's not. It's got like almost coral undertones to it. So yeah, it's like a dusty rose coral. So if dusty rose and coral had a baby, bam, that's what that one is. I wish it would. Is there a way for me to get it to show up better? I don't know why. It's just won't do it. This one's actually more muted and not as fluorescent as I see in my viewfinder right now. This one is a pastel bright yellow. Not as bright. Right here it's showing like neon. It's not neon. And then you have this beautiful teal color. And on this side you have a beautiful baby blue, like a dusty blue. Then you have like an Easter purple. And now this little booger, which isn't showing up bright, but making everybody else show up bright, he is like a bright bubblegum pink. So, why would we want him to show up? I mean, come on. Bloody little bugger. But anyhow, I'm going to swatch them all over again for you guys, and then we'll do a little design. So this one may be a little longer than most of my videos, but you guys already know. I always say that, and my videos always end up being super long anyways. So I'm going to open all these up. We're going to get swatching. All those swatches had 2 layers, by the way. The package comes with the typical, well, this time it didn't come wrapped all that well, but that would be Amazon's fault. But it did come with the typical, little booklet, the tiny little booklet that you get. This color sheet so you can, mark your colors. And that's about it. And didn't come boxed or anything like the other ones did. So let's start off with, and they're very thick. I find that they're very thick. See that? Very, very thick. So they like kind of go on streaky because they're so thick. But if you let it settle, that goes away. So like you'll see, but like I said, you always do 2 thin coats anyhow. See how he's got like a faint line? By the time we're done doing the rest, he'll settle. And you've got this beautiful purple. This one is like super thick. Like super duper thick. You see that? I mean, that blob ain't going nowhere. So, like, a little goes a long way. Most of these, you don't have to do 2 coats. But I want you guys to see the difference between 1 coat, 2 coats. And then we'll do my least favorite color because it's Bubblegum Pink. Holy cannoli, they're just like so thick. I don't know why. They're pretty much the same as the Model 1s if you've seen Baby Girl Nails, Jamie here on YouTube. She did this collection and the Model 1s, I believe, or maybe it was just one or the other, but they're the exact same colors. So that's 1 coat. We're gonna slap him in there for 30 seconds and then I'll get on swatching these ones. So like I said, they're very thick in consistency, but the colors are gorgeous. Perfect time of year. This would have been really good at Easter though, I'm not gonna lie. These are perfect Easter colors. Perfect summer colors. Sorry about that. My arm like right in the viewfinder. Oopsie doodles. We're going on to this beautiful yellow. And I'm not a yellow person either. But, I mean, give me any type of pastel really and I'm gonna like it. Except for that like bam in my face color. That was, I mean, he's a bit aggressive. I'm not gonna lie. This one's my favorite. The one that I said is like the old rose or dusty rose, I should say, and coral mixed. This one's like my absolute favorite. And the teal, not gonna lie. I love the teal. So now, as you can see, I did not have very much on my brush. I'm not putting a crap ton of pressure. Okay, switch him out. And did I just twack him? Yes, I did, but that's okay. He's fine. Put him in there. Now let's go do the 2nd coat. I wish the first video had not got corrupted, but that's my fault for using a new thumb drive without testing it first. But you know what you gonna do. Sometimes life throws you lemons and you gotta make lemonade, right? Or you could freeze them lemons and just throw them at people. It's one or the other. Actually, throwing some lemons at people wouldn't be such a bad idea. But we do not condone violence on this channel. I'm just saying. All right. So there it is with 2 coats of those ones. So let me just pop him in the lamp. All right, quick. Close these 3 up so they don't go spilling everywhere if a fur baby happens to come around. Because that'd be bad, but instead I just, oh no, okay, never mind. I thought I stuck my finger in the other one, okay. Yeah, I love this color. A dusty rose or old rose coral. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous, darling. And then I'm going to pause the video, top coat, cure, and then show you guys the end results of that to save a little time. So then I can show you a different, well, pretty much the same concept, but different color variation. of the design that I did, which is very easy. Anybody can do, literally anybody. We're just going to go with something simple. So there we go. I'm going to pause, I'm going to cure, I'm going to top coat, and I'll be right back. And back, just like that. Magic! Okay, I topped it off with the Model 1's top coat, but I wanted to show you guys first. Yeah, this is a brown bottle, so I don't know if you guys can tell. He's not completely opaque. You see that? You can see the brush through it. So, in my home salon, which is in part of my living room, because I don't use my living room for anything. Excuse me. All I use is two really bright, tall lamps, like regular house lamps, and then I have my salon lamp, lighting lamp. And I never put it near my, curing lamp. Oh my God, the heat has gotten to the brain. I have not put it near my LED lamp, so, but look at that. It's completely destroyed. No good. And this one was a new bottle, because the last video I did, I was literally at the end of it and it was starting to coagulate, and this one is a new one that I opened, so now I put an X on him, so I know. Don't make a mistake and you throw him away. He's destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. It's a good thing I got like about 3 of them on backup. So, as sad as that is. In the garbage he goes. And now back to the Azure candy collection. So there we go. That's what they look like. Double coated and top coated. Or double coated. 2 layers. 2 coats. And top coat. Like I said, he's my favorite. He's my favorite. Those 2 are my favorites too. I mean, he's really pretty. I'm just not a pink person, so. And if you want to know the numbers so you can buy them individually, there they are right there. Okay, and like I said before, seller, all that jazz will be down below. Now I had went, we'll put these here, just get out of my way, there we go, and did this design, which is very easy. Anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. You buff your nail because you're blending 2 colors together. You just focus. You don't get. Okay, so you're blending 2 colors together. So for me, I always buff my nail anyhow when I'm doing nail designs, not swatches, because they're swatches. Nothing's gonna happen. But I want to keep these for quite a long time, and I like to display them, so on and so forth. So you buff the nail. You put on a little base coat, not too much, just enough. And then I blended the 2 colors together, which you're not really blending very much or at all, to be honest. That's why it's so easy. And then we're going to top it off with like a pearl powder, which that was probably Born Pretty. Pretty sure. Or you could use, where is it? Like, the Madame Glam's unicorn powder, but there's too much, you see that? There's too much like green shift in there. And I don't really want color over it, because I don't want to distort the actual colors that we're going to be using. So, there's that. Woo! I think something just went flying when I closed my drawer. Alright, so, I think, because this way you can't screw up. Literally, you can use any 2 colors together, and it's going to be fine. It's going to be perfectly fine. Because once you put the pearl over it, it blends the colors together. You do not even see the line where they join. It just looks, well, pretty darn perfect. And I'm so upset it didn't work the first time darn video, because look how cute. Right? So now I have these little beads right here. So I figured we'll use the Dusty Rose and this bright bubblegum pink, and it'll go good with these right here. So that's what we're going to try in theory. Okay, we're going to give it a go. Now I'm going to lay down my favorite color first, just because I don't want to muck up the brush, but you'll see in a second. You make sure you have a little cloth beside you, a lint-free wipe. So if you do get the other color on top of that color on your brush, you just wipe it off before you put it back in the bottle, because you do not want to contaminate your bottle. So this is a big old nail, so let's get quite a bit of product. Because you're not going to be doing 2 coats, you're just going to be doing 1 coat. Because that's all it's going to take. It doesn't have to be completely symmetrical down the middle. You could put a little more of one color, a little more of another color. Doesn't really matter. It's whatever your preference is. So now I'm going to close him up. Now let's take out the bright bubblegum pink. He was fighting me. Hey, where are all the cats anyways? Okay, well there's Chewy. He's up in the window behind me. He's like, no, thank you. I'm gonna sit in the air conditioning, okay? Okay, well, let me get enough on of the brush. Man, this is so thick. It's unreal how thick it is. Look at that. It's like sitting up. That's how thick it is. So because it's a big nail, I want a little more on the brush, because I'm not going in a second time. I'm doing this once, but you also don't want to do it thick. It's because it's an opaque color. If it wasn't opaque, then you would do this, cure it, and go over it a second time. I'm going against my rules of do not go up and down, backwards, sideways. Hopefully he's not going to ripple. I don't know. Just gonna wipe a little off because I think he's a little too opaque. A little too thick. Now, as you can see, you can still see like a little bit, and of course I just went and stuck my thumb in it. Way to go, me! That's fine, you're not going to see it. So now we're going to stick them in there. We're going to do that for 30 seconds. And we're going to see what happens. We're going to cross our fingers, see what happens. Hopefully he does not bubble up. But then we'll find out how good of a product it is if it actually does a bubble up. In the meantime, I got my blinger tool. Okay? I've seen some people say, oh, this end is to put glue on. No, it's not to put glue on, to dab it on your thing and then move the beads around. Like, what the hell? And then I see them with like this big blob of dried glue on the end. No, it's not. It's there so you can zhuzh your gems around or your Swarovskis around. It's not there to grab glue and put on the end. If you do, you know, say like hard gel, something like that, that's fine. Then you can just wipe it off, not a problem whatsoever. But no, you do not go putting glue on the end of your rhinestone picker-upper doo-doo-datter, okay? Okay. Let's see, how are you? Are you good? You good? You good? It's good! All right, so now, I'm gonna bring this over here. Because this stuff, like, my God, looks like a unicorn or a fairy, blue farts everywhere. So I'm gonna make sure there's a towel down so I don't have to clean up too much of a mess. And I mean literally, like my fingers are gonna be full of it and it does not like come off until you wash your hands, which ignore. I had nails on and then I chewed them off. Don't do that, okay? That's not something you do. You're not supposed to do that. So I'm just going to tap some of that on. Tap, 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 tap. And then I'm going to rub, rub, rub. It does not take a lot. And I barely touched it into the product. Oh. Well, that makes the pink look prettier. There is quite a difference between the two colors, but once you put the stones down the middle, it'll be beautiful, darling. Rub it in really well. Get your sidewalls and get your tip. Cover him up and put him away. Of course, it's gonna fight with me because it's like, oh yeah, you want me to fart everywhere like a fairy? No problem. Okay, I'll just leave that to the side because see, it's like now. Put that to the side. Grab yourself a makeup brush. Wipe it off. Not hard. Literally just tickling it, like literally tickling. Okay, and then we're going to grab our top coat. Dun, da, da, dun, 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 dun. Should I use the Model 1s or should I use this one? No, I'm going to use Model 1s. Okay. Can you see how pretty? Should probably show you that first, right? Now we're going to top coat. Get enough on, but not too much because you don't want it completely dripping. But we're going to float, which means my brush is putting very little pressure, if any at all, onto the nail. Because you don't want to leave lines and you don't want to take product off. See, and once you've floated, then you can put a little more pressure because nothing, absolutely nothing is going to happen. And I had asked you guys if you wanted to see me do a live feed, a live video again. I plan on doing that. So hopefully this weekend, if I have time, I shall do that. Okay, so now, I mean, you can place your beads however you like. I mean, it's up to you. I ain't the boss of you. We can recreate this, or you can do all small ones, all big ones, all giant ones, different colored ones for that matter. You just go with what you think looks good and what matches your design. They can be off-centered to the center. I did it more off-center, so it will give it like more of a geometric design. So why not? So darn cute. Okay, this turned out really well. I was like, oh no, it's not gonna look as cute as the other one did. But like, it really does. If you don't like your placements, like I said, zhuzh it around. Maybe that's a Canadian thing, saying zhuzh it, which just means, you know, move it around. But if you play around too much, this is gonna be your worst nightmare. So then we stick it in there, 30 seconds, or a minute, depending on your lamp. You put your items away, and we're done. It's literally as easy as that. I'm still fighting with the fairy farts. There we go, okay. Come on, you know what's funny. Some fairy farts. Okay, don't mind me. I'm literally putting stuff away all at the same time because I know there's going to be a cat. He's going to jump up, and then all hell's going to break loose, and I don't need me a glittery kitty cat. Everything is put away in its designated area. God, I sound a little obnoxious today. Okay. And boom, there we go. Look at that. Ain't he pretty? So that turned out really well. What do you guys think? Tell me down below. Tell me down below. What you think? What you think? What you think? Like I said, it's super easy. Anybody can do this. And just remember, you know, you're doing light pressure thin coats, or in this case, I did like a semi-thicker coat only because it's a very opaque product. A very thick product, because you don't want it too thick because it will ripple and bubble, which is what I was worried about on the bright bubblegum pink side. And we don't want no bubbling. So there are the colors once again. Okay, here they are here. So I'll have the link down in the description for the Amazon seller. Once again, I thank them. They're amazing to work with. If there is a discount code, it will also be down below for you guys. And don't forget, if you're interested in any of the other products I have mentioned, just go back through my videos. All those product codes will still be there, or they'll be expiring very, very soon. So you might want to, you know, take advantage of that. From this seller, I believe, was the Maffy gels and things like that. I know a couple of you had told me that your husbands went and bought you some. So that's amazing. And I really can't wait for you guys to share your designs with me. So you can go ahead and tag me at growlingcheetah on Instagram. So yeah, that'd be awesome. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me get rid of my rag. That would look a little better. See, look, fairy farts. Fairy farts. Okay. All right, so once again, thank you for coming by, checking out the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. I'll see you guys on the weekend, hopefully for the live stream, where I'll be, you know, chit-chatting and live art, Q&A. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, you want to know about certain products or anything of that nature, I'm there to answer them. I may not have all the answers, but a good majority of them. So looking forward to seeing you guys again. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and I'll talk to you all very, very soon. And once again, as always, we build each other up. We do not tear each other down. And shenanigans. See, once again, I thought I was going to get through my outro, but no. I went and tripped over my damn tongue again. Anyhow, shenanigans. You know what the heck I'm talking about, right? All right, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.